Hello, everyone. This is Tina from Tina's Workshop, and this is my weekly podcast slash update slash behind the scenes, seeing what goes on. Um, I have a main video that goes out once a week, and then this is just the opportunity to get to see the other things that I'm doing besides what's on that main video. So they're two very different styles of videos. Some people might just like to see this, some people might like just that, and some people might like both. So that's what this is. And I do not explain that every time, but I haven't explained it for a while, so I thought I would. You can also find me in all the usual places: TikTok, Instagram, um, all those different things, the things. But I do spend most of my time on here, and I forget to post in other places. And all these things will be linked below, including email and snail mail. So this is Friday, February 21st. You will see this on the 22nd. This is episode 49 of my weekly podcast slash update slash all the things. And it is currently 65 right now. It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon, evening, whatever, and we are at 65. It was actually a little bit warmer today, and the sun was out, and it was really nice. And I opened a couple windows and got some fresh air, and so that was nice to have that fresh air. Let's see. This is probably going to be a little bit shorter episode, and I know you've heard me say that before, and it doesn't end up short, but I think this one will be a little bit shorter because as far as finished objects go, I have one thing to show you, and if you watched yesterday's video, you will have already seen this one thing. I got my Paradise Fibers, and I decided to do a video just on that instead of on here. And I had gotten in that two things of fiber and a thing of goodies. So if you want to see everything I got, go back and watch that video. But this was one of the fibers that I got, and it's super, super, super soft. And all the information's in that video as to what fibers they are and everything. But then I had gotten a second thing of fiber, and I spun that one up already. And I think it is so pretty with all little sparkles, and I love this color of blue that it is. I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to do with it. It ended up being 140 yards, I think. 140 yards, approximately like a worsted weight yarn. So if anybody has an idea of something cool to do with it, other than a basic hat and scarf, I would love to hear your ideas. So leave them in the comments down below. I do hats and scarves, but in the area that I live, it's so pointless. I mean, I'm working on that Musselburgh hat, yes, but as far as like making a bunch of hats and scarves to wear, it's too warm. You just don't use them. So I make them, and then they sit there and they don't get used. So I'd rather make something that will potentially get used. And speaking of the Musselburgh hat, I got maybe one row of it done, so I didn't even pull it out. I thought that was kind of pointless. I didn't work anymore on the Flower Power one. I have actually been really busy working on, I was doing that yarn, and then my video for next week, I have been working really hard on that project. So I didn't want to show you guys, I don't want to show you guys what exactly I am making. But, okay, I got interrupted. You know, that happens. I got interrupted. So I'm doing this video for next week, and sometimes I'll give you guys sneak peeks, and this time I don't want to give you a sneak peek. So I'm like 3/4 of the way through the project, and I'm really enjoying it, and I can't wait to show it to you. And it's a special video because I finally hit my 1,000 subscribers. So I am super excited. Last Saturday morning, my son told me, "Hey, Mom, you hit 1,000 subscribers." And then he surprised me later, and he's got his video camera out, and he says, "Mom, look at the camera." And I'm like, "Okay, why?" And he hands me something, and he's just the sweetest kid. And I do show this in that video, but he made me my own play button. Isn't that the cutest thing? And he, modeled it after the regular YouTube play button. And I said, this may be the only play button I ever get, but even if I ever get another one, this definitely will be the best play button I ever get. So I thought that was so sweet. And he made that back in November because he knew I'd eventually get to that 1,000 subscribers. So he made that for me, and I thought it was just absolutely so sweet. So I have my very own YouTube play button now. So this next video, this next week, will be in honor of my 1,000 subscribers, and there may be a little giveaway too. You'll have to watch and find out. But I'm doing a special project. It's taken me a while back and forth to decide what I wanted to do, and I came up with something I decided to do. So it will be my special 1,000 subscriber project. I've now hit over 1,000, but I'm still not quite to that area of being monetized yet. You have to have 4,000 watch hours within a 365-day period. So I have not hit that, but I hit the 1,000 subscribers, and that made me feel really good. So thank you everyone who has subscribed to me. And it's an honor, and I can't believe there's that many of you out there that are enjoying my content. So that's really nice. But anyway, so okay, I totally kind of lost train of thought there. I kind of jumped to, I guess that would be life stuff. Works in progress. So I'm working on the project for next week, and I actually was looking at, I showed you guys the bands that I wove on my Inkle loom, and I got thinking today of something I could use one of them for. My little bag that's for when I walk and knit, or walk and spin, or whatever, that's the chalk bag for rock climbers. I was like, oh, wait a minute. It has this nylon strap on it, which happens to be the same size width as the first strap I made on my Inkle loom. So why not use it there? So I pulled out the black strap and I put this one in, and I haven't decided yet if I want to actually switch it with the clips or if I just want to leave it long and tie it. So I'm kind of sitting here with it in my lap, looking at it, deciding which way I want to do it. But I'm definitely going to use the cord. It's the right size. It's nice and soft, and it gives a little pop of color to this. So I'm going to use that for that. And my I don't know if I'm saying this right, F-I-L-O-L-I, Filoli cowl by Life is Cozy. It's over here. I've worked a little bit on it, not a whole lot, because again, I've been working on the project for the other video, but I did get a little bit of this done. I'm really loving this thing. So you can see where the tag was from last time. So I've gotten a little bit done here. But still got a bit more to go. So I'm going to keep plugging away at that one. And I'm using yarn from 3 by the Sea Designs and Comfort and Joy. And the bag is by me. So that one's been getting a little bit of work on it. But that's really about all I've worked on this week. Yeah. I did shrink this a little bit more because I wore it on Sunday and it felt like it was sliding a little bit. So I did shrink it a little bit more. So it's got a much more felted look to it now, which is fine with me. It's still loose. It's still decently loose like I like it. And then I did needle felt a little bit to bring some of that in. And then this got kind of fuzzed up, so I cleaned that up. And I did find out the proper way to say this yarn. It's Zwarbliss. 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 Yente commented to me, and she's Dutch, and she said, yes, it is pronounced Zwarbliss. Not Zwardable, it's Zwarbliss. So I know the proper way to say it. And it's kind of a fun one to say, Zwarbliss. And it's the only like Z sheep breed. But it's pretty, and like I said, it's not a soft yarn at all, but the way I did this and did the alpaca here, it was a very comfortable and warm hat to wear the other day. Okay. So acquisitions, I got the Paradise Fibers, which I did the video on, and the only other thing I already had it, but I dropped it last week. You know me, I'm always dropping things, and I dropped it and I didn't know where it was, and then I forgot about it. But my aunt gave me this, and I thought it was so stinking cute. I've actually wanted one for a while. Focus. Right there. Right there, focus. Right there. Okay, hold on. Wait, where'd my mouse go? There it is. Okay. So, cute little mug cup thing, but it actually opens. And it was funny because I'm dropping stuff again. Spiffy Handmade actually showed some of these on her channel the other day, and she was doing the same thing with them that I thought when I got this. So my aunt had sent this to me, and I'm like, oh, I could put stuff into it, to hold my little stitch markers. They'll go in there. It's actually long enough that my needle will go into there. And so I could put all these things into there and close it up and put it in my bag. And then she had a little tiny pair of scissors, which I do have a little pair somewhere, and I don't know where they're at right now. But she put the little tiny pair of scissors, and it fit in there too. So you technically could get all the things in there that you need. But I thought that was really cute, and I could stick that in my bag. Or I could put it in my purse with just some of those basics in it, so I always have it if I need it. So anyway, thank you, Aunt. Let's see. So nothing else in the mail. My husband, he's been playing around with different things, but I don't actually have anything to show you specifically of his this week. The only other thing is life stuff. Hopefully I will have a video out for you next week. The one I'm working on. That one for sure will be done. Not positive if there will be a podcast or not, because I usually record my podcasts on Friday, so they go up on Saturday. But on Thursday, I'm having surgery. So this is a surgery to fix what failed from my last surgery. And I don't know if you can tell looking at my nose that this side is down kind of lower, because this side is like collapsed in on itself, and there's like almost no opening in there. So they have to go in and fix that. So I will be doing that on Thursday. And last time, those first 2 days were really rough. I had a lot of pain and stuff, and then I ended up getting really sick afterwards. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time. But I'm not positive. So if you do not see a video come up Saturday morning, it's just because I didn't feel well enough to record one, but I will be back the next week if that's the case. And I don't know how much I will have to show you, because I'm going to be finishing up this other project and then, maybe working a little bit on my other things, but I don't know. We'll see. Just letting you know so that you're in the know. But honestly, I think that is all I have. I will probably shut this off and finish it up and then go, oh, I meant to say that, but oh well. I have been working on all that yellow fleece that I'm trying to get carded. I think I'm up to 4 bats now, but I still have a lot to go. So that is something that's taken up some time too. I go sit down at it. I have like this stuff is all over my table. My dining room table is covered. So anyway, that's it though. I hope you guys have all had a great week, and I hope you have a great weekend and a great next week, and we'll see y'all again soon. Oh, and hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see y'all again soon. Bye.